on the day that it launches on Xbox. It's been in early access on Steam for a while. This is one that I've kind of had my eyes on for a while. You do need to have access to the Game Pass preview program. So this will be Towerborne gameplay on the Xbox Series X. I am live on Twitch and YouTube, so if you want to check me out on Twitch, it's Reforge Gaming TV on Twitch. I'm going to end the broadcast on YouTube and redirect folks over. Thanks everybody who hung out for that talk show about Nintendo. We greatly appreciate it. So we are going to be checking out this game. I've been wanting to play this one for a long time. I love side scrollers. I love RPGs. Those are fun games to me. So this feels like it's going to be a good blend of those things. And so if you are wanting to check out the game, you just got to go to Game Pass. So let's see here. I got to switch the input on my monitor. I can't see what I'm doing. And the voices are fantastic. All right, let's pick voice 2. I'm gonna give myself a more accurate complexion representation of myself here. That's pretty good. In before we get a bunch of short jokes. What am I doing here? It doesn't seem to be changing that much. So yeah, we'll do that with the eyebrows. Hang on. Let's go back to head. There are facial features you can add. So you've got like birthmarks, freckles, all kinds of stuff here. And then we've got, I can change my nose. And then I can change my ears. All right, let's try hair here. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a proper pompadour here. You guys that are watching on YouTube, just make sure and smack that like button. That really does help us out. So thank you so much for everybody that's been doing that. Okay, we want to get the pompadour going. The music's a little, it's great music. A little on the loud side for my mix is all. Here we go. No. Kind of. Okay. That's probably going to be the best we can do. Let's change the color. And then we need to give myself, we need a beard here, folks. We just need like the normalest beard you got. All right. And oh wait. Hang on. I didn't select it. Here. That one's better. There we go. Yeah, we got to just switch our eyebrows now to that. All right. Sad this is on PS5. Yeah, this is one that I've been wanting to play for a while. I like it. I like the vibe. I'm looking forward to playing this with my wife, with Madam. We like a good side scroller. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to spend any time on that. I mean, if you want to be Spider-Man, there's a lot you can do here. If you want to kind of decorate your character, you know, you can really kind of add some nice face tattoos if you'd like. I'm gonna opt not to, and then we're just gonna go with Lono, and then we're gonna confirm. Name is not available. Are you frickin' serious? Lono. Reforge. There we go. That's my full name. Audio? What's wrong with the audio? Saving changes. Hey! Thanks so much for using your Prime Sum on me, JB Port. Watch to earn drops. Hey, drops are enabled. You can get rewarded in this game by watching me.
Humanity longed for a place of learning. A place of prosperity. A place protected from the monsters that roamed this land. We called it the City of Numbers.
Mile High, thanks for the $5 super chat. He says the coffee's sorted out. Any gifts a member. YouTube's still about 10 ahead of Twitch.
Gone in an instant. Our only hope for survival was to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry. Since that day, the Aces are the Belfry's deathless defenders. Without them, there'd be no hope at all. Your journey as an ace is just beginning. Again.
All right. I turned the ads off on YouTube. Sorry, guys. You guys on Twitch will never see an ad if you're a subscriber. It's a great reason to use your Prime. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Let's go. Got it. Interact. Motion feels fluid. Tap up to use the flask to heal. There's a limited number of flask uses per mission. Interacting with Mender's shrines and defeating powerful enemies will restore uses. Okay. And I'm currently hurt. So I'm going to use it. Okay. Sorry, kid. You gonna join my squad? Tap X to perform a single light attack. Continually do it for the combo. All right. Straightforward enough. Now put a little more effort into some heavy attacks. Y for heavy, continue for heavy. Use different combinations of light and heavy to unleash powerful combos. Got it. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. This looks cool. It feels good. The impact of the weapons are good. I think the art style is one of the things that kind of caught my attention early on. So very much enjoying it. And we do have drops enabled. I didn't do anything to do that, but if you look at the top, it'll end May 6th. It says you can get rewards by watching Reforge Gaming TV while they're live in Towerborne. What in the mobile game is this? It does not look or feel like a mobile game to me. And thank you again for renewing your membership over here on YouTube Mile High. He got us to 25 on the day for YouTube. Twitch trying to beat that if you can. Guys on YouTube, make sure you're pressing like. We don't have our first 100 likes yet. Okay. Yeah, I have drops enabled in the title. Is it multiplayer? Yes, you can play with others. Okay, so B to dodge roll. So you can do one tap for a dodge and double tap for the roll. You can honestly wait. You can kind of roll at the tail end. Okay. Ow. Okay. If my life depended on it, I would not have been able to guess the genre or look at this game based on the title. I could see that. Their health thresholds are a little strange, like full heavy combos and a mixture of heavy and light aren't enough to kill them sometimes. Interact with the Mender Shrine to heal to full HP and restore the flask to all party members. Okay, that's nice. All right. Tougher enemy. Ow. Oh. So it lets you do... Okay, so you can't block his dash, but you can block the sword. Why can't I pick this up? What is there? Oh, there we go. So it seems like you can use... I was using right bumper to do a lot of parries there. English Oatcake with 38 months of subs. Happy to pick this up again. Thank you, sir. And that puts Twitch at 14 subs on the day. You guys are like a 10 bomb away from tying it. It looks like... it was letting me interrupt pretty consistently, which I like. So the parry was working pretty well there. I was doing a lot of interrupts to block that guy's swings. Once a couple of them got around me, it was harder for me to see, so I missed a couple of blocks. It felt very responsive. It felt very good. This has Switch vibes. Very much. This is very much like a gaming on the go game. Thank you so much, Mile High, for ordering some coffee. A best of both worlds. You guys can support me with a sub on Twitch, a Twitch Prime, a membership on YouTube, or you can order the coffee. Use that coffee command. And you guys on YouTube, we only need like 27 more likes, so you guys are crushing it. Okay, so there's a social aspect to this game. Okay, so you can see I'm in like a social hub here with some people. And you'll also look over there on the left-hand side, connect to join. So you can do 4-player local co-op. I may have to go to Target and get another Xbox controller so Madam and I can take this for a spin this week. Maybe we'll play on, let me turn it down a little bit. Maybe we'll play on Friday night for you guys. So if you're a sub to the channel or a member on YouTube, you get to enjoy those streams with my wife. Okay, so speak to Paloma on the Belfry. Okay, and it looks like down here, I've also got, okay, so yeah, that's in progress. So that's my story thing there. Looks like I can go in here to my loadout. You can manage your equipped items from the loadout menu or loadout stations. Okay, as you discover new weapons, gear, and aspects and Umbra in the world, that you can view them and equip them here. Okay, pretty standard standard affair there. And it looks like it wants me to go to the store. So they have, obviously, looking like some micro transactions here. As far as I can tell, I would hope these are cosmetic only and not like good pieces of gear. Okay, so let's preview the item. Oh no, I don't want to buy. It wouldn't let me preview the item. I don't know if those are cosmetic only. I'm not sure. It doesn't really give me an indicator. So it looks like the arrow is pointing this way. Yeah, there she is. Okay. Okay, you're ace. Means you're unusual. Okay, so we're an ace. A lot of people die when the city numbers exploded, but some like you have and will have the will to come back. Everybody else who survived have retreated to this tower. You don't understand. Okay, great. For right now, we've got gobos on our doorstep. Let's fix that. Yep, let's just get to the action. Let's get it. We got ourselves a helmet. Oops, I hit the wrong button. So there's a group finder if you're looking for people to play, if you don't have somebody to play with locally. So you can use this to find. So you can join a public group or create a public group. This is also where you would do your invites, your friends, or your sort of recent players. And then we're going to go into our inventory and we are going to equip. Yeah, that's great. There's set bonuses as well, it says. There we go. You don't like your helmet, hide it using the loadout menu. Okay. So yeah, let's let that hair free. Let's just let it be free here. Okay, so I'm seeing all the stats here are identical. So let's give ourselves a different look here. It looks like they gave me some different things to try. Wait, did I couldn't tell with the armor. Did I pick I think I picked the female's body. The armor hid it from me. Well, that wasn't intended. I thought for sure I picked the dude. Guess not. Oh, wait, hang on. Click this. Yeah, we're definitely skirted out, boys. Your guys' boobs? It totally looked like a dude. I couldn't tell. You can go to the cart near the mirror and switch your body type. I'm going to do that. Where is the mirror guy? We've already spoken to him once. Is there a map? Huh? They did the whole, like, they didn't list the body types, so I just, down from where you are. So I just went back and forth, and I was like, I don't know, I think that both of them looked feminine to me, so I was like, I can't tell. It kind of had that anime quality to it, like the anime eyes. Is like, I can't tell. Left? No, there was no ability to choose gender. There was just two body types, and they weren't labeled, so I just like bounced back and forth between them. Here we go. No, I totally oh, you know what I did? I highlighted it, and then I scrolled to the next tab. Yeah. I highlighted it, and then I went like this, and I didn't select it. You've got to select it before you go to the next tab. That's what I did. I was going to say, it's pretty clear by the silhouettes. I was like, I'm pretty sure I picked a dude, but okay. All right. Let's come back in here now. We're still kind of skirting it up, but that's okay. There we go. All right. What about here? Okay, we don't have anything yet here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I totally did not choose the one wearing a bra. I promise you I didn't. I mean, listen, if you want to, more power to you. I'm not going to tell anybody what kind of clothes they can wear, but that's not my preference. Okay, so we got to speak to this person. Unless it's changed in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm Rix. I mean, why you got to be sarcastic? I was just asking if that was your name. I heard you could introduce me to an Umbra. Another recruit. Yeah, we're all over this tower. I don't know if you're paying attention or not. Oh, sorry, it's not a tower. It's a belfry. Belfry. Okay. Umbras are spirits from the ebb. They seem to have a fondness for aces. Speaking of which, I can already see Iska sniffing you up. Who? It's a kind of cat ball. Okay, so it's a spirit animal thing that's going to help me? Don't sweat it. Nothing like smacking a gobo or two to clear your head. Why don't you take Iska out and see what she can do? Okay, so it's going to be another mechanic they're going to teach us about right now. So they gave me a legendary cat lollipop thing. Okay, and Umbra are entities from the spirit realm that can be called by using right trigger. Iska's ability is Furrican, a long-range projectile that deals damage and block breaks. Okay. So it looks like you would equip that in here. Yeah, right here. So this is my current one. Okay. Complete 2 missions on the world map. All right, so here's our world map. Go to the world map. Yes. Cat lollipop thing wasn't on your bingo card. Well, a lot of things are not on your bingo card. So what? Okay, so it looks like interact. I can't see. Oh, I see. There's a mission here. We just can't see it because the people are all over it. Okay, learning the ropes. Play. So my gear score, the recommended gear score for 1 is a 5. So you could choose danger levels. I'm assuming the more you play or the more you gear up. You know, especially if you're with buds. And thank you guys so much on YouTube. Almost 100 likes. Keep the like count going on YouTube. Thank you, everybody who's also watching on Twitch. We have drops enabled. So make sure you click the follow button. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep, I'll go take care of it. Okay. All the people on the map's a bad design. I think everybody being in town makes sense, but putting them all on the map is a little confusing. I wonder if you can toggle that and say, you know, maybe you don't want to see all that. What is that noise? Maybe I'm not cut out for this. I mean, I would say the fact that you just sat there and didn't fight is a pretty strong indicator that you're not cut out for this. You know, I'd go back to town. Pretty clear. Oh, hey, it's the smart aleck. Okay, tips on working with an Umbra. You tap it to use the equipped ability. Yeah, I got that part. Oh, I had 97 for that section. I have 3 charges. Okay. Don't forget to call your Umbra for help. So does it just naturally refill on its own? I guess would be my question. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, so just a natural cooldown. Seems like it refills. You know, I've already got 2 available, and it seems like, you know, the max is 3. Gear and leveling up, maybe we could increase that count from 3 to like 4 or 5 or whatever. Okay, so block break will stop an enemy from blocking and stun them. Block break can be triggered by specific attacks and abilities from various classes and Umbra. Hold Y to perform a block break attack. I think, can't my Umbra also do it? Yeah. Hello there, hello there. Arc Raiders is the game that will appeal to the mainstream in the extraction shooter genre, not marathon. A lot of really smart tweaks to improve onboarding and long-term progression. Enjoyed almost all of what it was doing. So it seems like people are enjoying Arc Raiders. How is it? So, you know, I've only been playing for a little bit. I will say feels good, feels fluid. You know, you've got a litany of things you can do in combat. I from what I've seen from a lot of the gameplay trailers, there's a lot of depth to the combat abilities, using you know, having co-op people with you. Every weapon class has a unique weapon mechanic. For example, Sentinels block or parry by holding or tapping RB. I was doing that earlier. I actually liked that. How are you? I'm great. Many weapon mechanics use the meter so that, okay, weapon meter fills as you deal and take damage. You can view the details for each weapon mechanic by navigating to the Ace Skills tab in the menu. Okay. Hey, what the frick? I forgot this is basically an online game. Okay, let's try this again, since we were so rudely interrupted. Mission gameplay is still active while in the menu. Got it. I'm confused. Okay, so that brings out the quests. I have emotes. So it doesn't seem like you can do what... Just on Game Pass? It's going to be a free-to-play game, Doc. So once it fully releases, no. Right now, it's in the preview program, which requires Game Pass. So it's a little funny in how they did it. What are you trying to do? It doesn't seem like I can go into my actual inventory and check what they just told me to check. I believe it seems that you have to be back at the Belfry in order to do that. I like that charge up. Yeah, the charge up's nice. Oh. Yeah. You can really stream or like string together a lot of your stuff pretty quickly. It seems very fluid. Like heavy charge, my Umbra. You can kind of bounce between. Be careful out there. Yeah, I thought maybe you're gonna give me some of the food. Yeah. Save your dadgum town. You don't seem to care about that. It's been in early access on Steam for a while. It doesn't have the greatest score. So it doesn't have the greatest score on Steam, like a 77%. So, okay, new items. We got a new sword, and we got new boots. Okay. And we leveled up. We can skip all this. Skill points. You've earned skill points. First equipable skill. Okay, we haven't got to use a skill yet. These can be spent, okay, in the skills tab menu. Got it. New skills and additional skill points must be earned for each class individually by leveling up that class. Okay, and Rob resubscribes to my Twitch channel. We've been back on Twitch for about 2 weeks now and gets us to 15, 10 away from tying YouTube for the day. Glad you're back on Twitch. Old username was Salty Rob. I remember you, Salty Rob, but I changed since you left. Well, you got credit for all 30 months and greatly appreciate that continued support. Spread the word, man. So grateful to be welcome back to Twitch after being gone for like 4.5 years. Now I can go to my inventory here. I don't go back to town. Okay, so we have stronger sword that does HP generation and weapon meter gain. Okay. Okay. So we got that. Oh, we also got some pants. Oh, we can hold for cosmetics. Oh, I don't have any leg cosmetics. Okay. So I wonder if that's what you're buying in the shop when you go to the shop. Choosing your class. Each class is tied to the unique weapon type that offers a distinct playstyle. As you level up, you'll unlock class-specific skills that can be equipped to further customize your build. Your class defines your combat style with its own weapon and moveset. So currently I'm on Sentinel. There's Pyroclast, which uses a mighty war club to smash and burn enemies with Flame Blast. This powerful class has the unique ability to call Seer, which ignites the war club with the flame that makes all attacks burn for a limited time. There is Rock Breaker. Okay, this is Ugg Ugg Punch. So Rock Breakers battle foes head on using gauntlets on their fists with a mix of fast strikes, big sweeping attacks, and extraordinary focus skills. This class can help take down even the biggest of enemies by carefully charging up its most devastating ability, the Powder Keg Punch. And then Shadow Striker is the... so we got dual swords here. Swift, agile fighters that can unleash a flurry of attacks with sharp dual daggers without being seen. Their unique Shadow Feint ability allows their class to fade in and out of battle with ease. These all seem great. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They all seem great. So I'm gonna stay on the one that I have. Skill points. Yeah, we already did. Okay. Hang on. You can only equip a single light and a single heavy. Okay. So currently we have this, which is like a dash forward. It looks like we're going to press LT. So we're going to equip that skill. And the weapon mechanic, these are innate. Parry an incoming attack by pressing RB right before getting hit. And then RB to block. So you can just hold and it'll reduce the damage by 50%. Got it. And then we have our standard move set down here. Oh wow, there's a lot there's a lot of skills for just one individual class. So at level 15 we'll get another light focus. Level 25 we'll get another light focus. Looks like at level 10 we'll get our first heavy focus, which looks like a barrage, like a quick flurry. Okay. And they really want me to check the store again. Oh, I didn't do... Oh my gosh. Okay, we only got to look once. So they have Founders Packs as well if you want to support their efforts. This is in the preview program, so you can do these. I'm assuming that when you pick one of these, yeah, you're going to get like a set of things to wear. These seemingly are just cosmetic items and then some stuff there. So if you want to support the devs, you can do that. All right, let's do the next mission. Chance encounters are missions that feature unique encounters that can only be completed once. Let's do it. Let's check it out. And thank you guys for the great support on both Twitch and YouTube. It's great to see. Great to see. We do have a little friendly contest here between the two platforms. YouTube's currently winning, and I do owe YouTube. I owe YouTube 10 members, I believe. I can't remember. Where's the member? Oh, there it is. I can't see it. Oh no, we're one away. No, did we get the one? I think we got one during this stream. Oh no, we got a couple. We have 2 from Mile High that I need to add to the member count. So yes, I do owe you. So we're at 76. I do owe you guys some members. Every 25 on both platforms, I gift back. So, all right. So it looks like our left trigger X ability. I wonder if you can parry that. Yeah, but it doesn't get to them. Am I missing something with this? Are you supposed to roll through those instead? I keep trying to jump over those thorns, and I don't seem to be able to travel far enough. Okay. She wants to watch me fight to gather data. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder, can you get items from busting stuff up, maybe? The game scales to the amount of players in the party. Purplish ones are strong, red are even stronger. Oh, nice toss. Oh, ow. I don't necessarily understand. Is there a cooldown? Oh, I see. The bars underneath me, the blue bars, are for my left trigger ability. Okay, I was looking up at the left-hand corner, and I was like, I don't see an indication of when that's going to go away. You can parry the grenades, but they don't go back and do anything to them. Yeah, I'm playing. Yeah, Madam's like, what's happening? He's quiet. What's up, Mama? Okay. Yeah, I would say the combat very quickly turns into a lot less button mashy than you might expect, given the beginning. Like, I would say this reminds me of sort of like when you get into a flow state with the classic Ninja Turtles game, sort of a thing, where you are managing multiple targets, multiple angles. I would say in a much better way, though. This feels like they've really leveled that element up. I really enjoyed that. I was a little worried in the early stages. I was like, okay, they're just kind of easing you in. Weaving together all my abilities. I think the one thing that's difficult to weave in is that block parry. I wonder if that's going to show up maybe a little bit more in 1v1 fights or boss fights. It's hard in the midst of all of the chaos to time that. It's easier to just dodge and get out of the way, which is totally fine, but I'm kind of a huge parry guy. So we'll see. We'll see how much parry plays a role, because that's central to the class that I'm on, is the parrying. So we'll see. Yeah, the parry doesn't seem worth it in these fights. It seems like you're taking on all the risk for not enough payout, maybe? Also seems a tad weird. Maybe that's just a cult to classic beat 'em ups. you can just keep wailing on a guy even after he's like obviously dead. You can just keep wailing on him, which is maybe helpful if there's like combo meters or something for particular weapons. Okay. That's how players should join your game. Just jump in. Screen animation. I could see this being an absolute blast with other people because, like, again, there's a lot to the combat. It might not be conveyed through the live stream, but I would say yes. Okay, so 4 to 4:30 on May the 1st. Maybe earlier or... Oh no, Wednesday wouldn't work. Hang on. Somebody's trying to schedule a call with me. Okay. Okay, so we got more gear to check out. Okay, we can skip all that. I think we need to go back to the Belfry, because we did the two things we were supposed to do. Art style's right up my alley. Yeah, I like the art style. Speak to Wolfram on the Belfry. Okay, before we do that, I do want to check out my... let's check out the stuff that we got. So... Airborne damage and crit damage. So I like this one better because of the HP generation. Alright. Yeah, I still am going to opt to not show helmet. Yeah, I kind of wish when you went in here to cosmetics, you could make it look like anything that you've already been wearing. I would like that. I know that's a transmog, and that might kind of undercut their cosmetic sales a little bit. I kind of get that. But, like, here's a good example. You know, quite a jump there. This is also a set bonus, a bump in stats, and then I gotta be shirtless now if I want to wear this. So, okay, so skills. It's saying we have something new for Sentinel. Oh, right here. Press A to recover after getting knocked down. Pressing B will execute a dodge roll. Yeah, equip that. I was just getting ready to say a little bit earlier, getting knocked down seems to be a bit overly punishing. Like, you just kind of lay there for a while. So that's good. We got resources. We got basic spirit dust. Used when upgrading the level of equipment at the forge. Got it. Okay, so it wants to talk to Wolfram. Oh, he's right here. Okay. Craft shoulders are being pulled in too many directions. How can I help? We're going to have to take out some nests. Meet with Courage. Uncle Jack's in the game? Speak to Courage. Well, hang on. Rick has something to say, though. Don't get better at daggers than me. Got it. Okay, that's in progress. Wait. Complete a mission with the oh, so I need to... They want... I think they're doing... That's pretty smart to give you a quest right at the beginning right at the beginning to make you try different class, because a lot of people, if you're like me, you're like, dude, sword and board, I'm good to go, and then you'll just kind of like stay and you'll never try anything else. And I think a lot of the times they want you to try the other things because it'll help with longevity, investment, and loyalty to the game, because you'll sense that replayability potential in switching things up. Okay, Snaggleshire and most missions can be played with a group of players. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Use focus skills in missions. Okay, so it wants me to do a mission. It seemingly wants me to do a mission, but it wants me to switch my class. That's like an optional thing we can try, which I'm happy to try. Game Pass really making time management an issue for me these days. Oh my gosh, yes. Between Expedition 33 and stinking Oblivion Remaster and this, yeah, Game Pass is getting pretty beefy. You guys are gonna have to, manage your time well. Okay. All right, well, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try to do 2 birds with 1 stone here. Okay. We're going to switch to... Okay, and that just changes that. Okay, that's fine. And that's right. Okay, so I like this. Okay, so you can clearly see here my Sentinel's a level 5. These other ones are level 1. So level 3, I'll get my first ability, which is I'll throw 3 bombs on the ground. After 3 seconds, the bombs detonate. Okay. Sadly, if I get that during the mission, I won't have access to it, would be the only thing. This is a venture mission. They include special challenges or difficult bosses and are recommended to be played as a group. Each venture has unique loot that is repeatable. Okay, gear score is displayed under the chosen danger level. If a gear score is red, then you're below the recommended... Okay, that's self-explanatory. Recommended gear score is 27. Okay, hang on a second. It feels like they may have created a little bit of a conflict of intentions here. Let's see what happens when we go back to Sentinel. My gear score is still 5. Or is that my... Yeah, that's my gear... Is that my gear score? Recommended gear score 27. Oh, see, now I'm good. Wait. Where is that located? Level required 3. Chad, am I totally like... Gear score is the 43. Oh, okay. The 43. I wasn't sure what all those numbers meant. Okay, so we are... When we go to Shadow Striker, our gear score drops to an 8. Well, good golly, we don't want to do that. Okay, so we won't be able to double dip here. Yeah, I saw the new Borderlands release date as well as the state of play that we will co-stream tomorrow. Very excited. I don't necessarily think they were like quote unquote scared of Marathon, but I don't think they wanted to share a launch week with Bungie. Bungie can really flex their marketing muscles. Okay, that works. Okay. 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 Okay, so this is meant for a group. So let's see how this goes. True SSJ Havoc. I can't pause the game. Whoops. $5 super chat. Crazy talking about cosmetics while I'm stuck in the salon in PSO2 New Genesis, failing to find a cool look. Glad you're having fun in Towerborne. There you go, boys. Oh. Oh, frickin' bombs! I knew it. I was like, I bet I can stun him with my range, and then he'll blow the house up. That works. Okay. We're getting a little hit. Occasionally you'll encounter a bonus objective. The bonus is displayed on the right side of the screen. Successfully completing a bonus grants a bonus chest. What do you got for me? Wait, oh, this stuff down here? Where's the stuff? Where's the stuff to destroy? Oh. Yeah, the combos feel good. Shadow Striker's kind of OP. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have the gear to try out Shadow Striker for this mission. I'd have been way under leveled, and then I'd have gotten... Yeah, if you can kite him into a group like that, you can really shred with some of your abilities, like... Okay. You can jump over. It's just... I feel like I'm actually having to really focus, y'all. This is not like mindless button mash. It is not. I'll tell you that right now, chat. I bet you they really ratchet this up, like boss fights, harder encounter, upper levels and stuff. Like, this is not a... This is, like, when my wife and I played Big Helmet Heroes, it was very, very much like mindless button mash. This is not that. You really do have to, like... use your abilities, chain things together, manage the crowd. Like, you are not just going to, like, tap X through the map. The break bar is the yellow bar located beneath an enemy's health bar. Certain skills and moves do more break damage than others. Breaking inflicts enemy with stun and vulnerability. Got it. Oof. Okay, we're going to have to start parrying. Okay, that's a long... Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. That one's tougher to time. Yeah, those windows are tough. His parry windows are really tough. You almost have to stop attacking, I think. Oof. That's the one he keeps getting me on. That one hurts. Okay. Yeah, the yellow attack's going to be parried. The yellow attack just seems to indicate like a wind-up, like one you want to get ready for. There's definitely a rhythm to like knowing when you want to like stop attacking, because you can't animation cancel with your parry. So like if I'm in the middle of a flurry and I see he's getting ready to do that, like that shield bash, I'm totally exposed and I can't parry it. So you want to be mindful of that. You cannot animation cancel. Okay, so we were able to do that. We were able to do that solo. Our gear score was adequate enough to do that solo. I'm here to tell you, I think they've got something here. I really do. I really, really enjoy it. I definitely could see it being maybe a little bit, maybe too frenetic and confusing and rambunctious for like my kiddos. You know, I don't know if you can like lower the difficulty. But I think Madam and I could hang with this. Sir Lono Reforge, that's right. Okay. Yeah, it's 100%. It's 100% not a button masher. There is a lot of intentionality with the combat and with the combos. A $5 super chat from True SSJ says, for little context, on NGS, Sega gave the girl characters unlimited options ranging from cool, cute, or sexy because almost everyone is girls. Thank you so much for those super chats. Guys on YouTube, man, smash the heck out of that like button. Try to get us to 200 likes if you can. Okay, we got to return to courage. All the way down here. Okay, I'll go ahead and introduce myself. I've never really played games like this for the story, so if I'm like button mashing through and that's triggering for you, sorry. I genuinely just want to kind of get into the rubbles and the fights and the flow. If you guys are following on Twitch, thank you so much for doing that. We do have drops enabled, and you can support the channel directly with a sub or a Twitch Prime. And then you'll never see an ad on this channel if you are a sub on Twitch. The ads run pretty regularly. It keeps pre-rolls disabled, but then you can bypass all that as a sub. Yeah, I don't read. Oh, wait. It's down here in the corner beneath my camera. I, didn't even see it. There's Bumble. Bumble's bounce. Okay, so this is going to be equipment vendor. Okay. Dismantle the aspect of dismantling at the forge. Upgrade an item at the forge. Okay. Weapons and gear, or at least uncommon rarity, can be upgraded a limited number of times. The number of times an item can be upgraded is indicated by the small emblems on the item's icon and description. Upgrading an item increases its attack for weapons and defense for gear. Upgraded items grant more gear score as well, which can be used as a rough indicator of how well prepared you are to take on challenges. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to dismantle. You can dismantle unwanted weapons, gear, and aspect items to obtain various types of spirit dust to free up inventory space. Dismantled items cannot be recovered. Spirit dust is used to upgrade. Yeah, because I don't have enough, so that's why they gave us this, so I'm going to dismantle that. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, that gives me the spirit dust. Now, I can also dismantle these. Oh, we've got gauntlets to try a new class out, so we could try that. We could try that. Okay, so if we're gonna upgrade something, let's upgrade this one. Been upgraded the maximum number of times. Okay, great. That was pretty straightforward. Okay. DPS check. Danger, preparedness, and safety. Got some new aspects. Okay. Complete the danger license trial. Yo, Victor with 14 months of subs on Twitch. Thank you so much. We got to get alerts turned on over here. I know you guys on Twitch like that. I have not been able to do all that. I've been a little bit busy. So we'll do that soon. So then you guys can get the little chingarings and pop-ups and stuff. Okay, so let's go to the world map. Frontier grass. Is there an indicator on the map of where this is? Like, am I not seeing it? Oh, we got a new skill. Hang on. Oh, that's spending my skill points. That's fine. No indicators zoom out. It may be visible. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not... Like, do you just have to guess? Discovery mission. Discovery mission? Is it this chest? No? I wonder, do I talk to her instead? It seemed like I was supposed to go to the map. Maybe I misread the UI. I thought it was because it says I turned it into Paloma. Hang on, I've got a message. Welcome, Ace. Okay. What is this, bounties? Probably. It says you'll turn it in with Paloma, but I didn't feel like... Yeah, no available conversations. Wait, is this it? Danger license trial. Okay. Complete danger license trials on the belfry to increase your danger level. Ring the bell to begin the trial and complete the challenge before time runs out. There's no penalty for failure, so try as often as you'd like. I was going to say, it didn't seem like it was on the map. Oh. Gotta prioritize getting rid of these things. Oh, you got a stun lock on me. Yeah, there were a couple times there where my guy wasn't healing. I was 100% hitting up on the D-pad, and he wasn't healing. There's almost like a breath of time where you have to, like, not do anything in order to heal. It'd be nice if you could kind of, like, heal on the fly. We got 200 dust for that. What was the tower defense game you played with Hilly a few months ago? Oh, what was that? What was the name of that one? I forget now. We were like building traps and stuff. Orcs Must Die? Was it the... I think it was the Orcs Must Die one. Speak to Ogden. Mirror. If you guys are following the Twitch channel, thanks so much. We do have drops for this game. I do a daily talk show. I'm safe for work. And we've been back on the platform for about 2 weeks now. I also multi-stream, so I am streaming on YouTube as well. Okay, so the request board. I think that's that thing that we found, and it was like, you can't interact with this yet. I think it was down here. Here we go. Okay, defeat 20 gobos. Okay, so these are like bounties, you know. Kind of like bounties. Accept that. Okay. Borderlands 4 is gonna have microtransactions galore. What's making you say that? What indication do you have that they would do something like that? Yeah, go to the world map. So what we could do is danger levels now. Okay. Okay, recommended gear score of 5. So what we could do is go in here and do Rock Breaker. You not meet level required 3. So it's interesting that everything gets limited when you do that. It's not just like... It's not like, oh yeah, welcome to your new class. You gotta level up the weapons or whatever. You literally have to level up the guy. So now we're at gear level 8. So we could probably like 3 birds with 1 stone here, right? We could complete a mission with this guy, and then we could also defeat 20 gobos. Let's see how that goes. It just seems to be the mindset of most companies nowadays compared to early 2000s. It's just hard to trust a company. I think what you're saying is forced pessimism that doesn't really line up with the market at all, given the insane amount of great and awesome, successful big games this year that aren't doing that at all. I think you're, I don't know, that sounds like thumbnail culture on YouTube. Okay. Aww. Oh. Oh, that charges them up. I understand. I thought he was charging up like an actual punch. Oh. Okay. It's 3 different levels of punch. Full charge will hold it, and you can release again. Pop it when the 3 pips are flashing. Okay. Okay, so he leveled up to level 3 just that quickly, so he could start using a lot of the gear that I already have just that fast. I think we just completed like multiple things in one run though. Early 2000s never had companies selling cut content disguised as DLC. Yeah, it's hard to have conversations with people like you because like you're just so willfully negative about everything. It's like I think gaming is in one of the best places it's ever been. We've had an overwhelming great amount of awesome games this year. You're playing the wrong games or interacting with the wrong companies if you think this year is like bad, overrun with microtransactions and like gaming sucks. Sort of like I said, you just sound like a YouTube thumbnail. It doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like a genuine position. It's just like, man, I want to complain about stuff. It's hard to, I don't know, it's hard to interact with what you're saying because I don't think there's any substance to it. I don't think the market represents what you're saying. I don't know. I think you're playing the wrong. I think you're just playing the wrong games. All right, we got something new. Game's getting a little... What's Respawn saying? Oh, they're stepping away from 2 early stage incubation progress. They're doing adjustments across Apex and Star Wars Jedi. You give me the too long, didn't read there, Fuzzy. It sounds like... What are the right games to play? I'm not saying it in the right or wrong, like, oh, it's right or wrong to play certain games, but, like, if you feel like everything's been overrun with microtransactions, like, what are you playing? Like, this year has been absolutely incredible with releases. Like... Avowed, Split Fiction, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter. Just last week was the Oblivion remaster highly praised. Expedition 33 has taken the world by storm. Smaller titles like Blueprints. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm loving Assassin's Creed Shadows. None of these games are overrun with microtransactions. Like, what games are you playing that have you so pessimistic? I feel like gaming has been exceptional this year especially, and we're just getting started. Like, this game right now that I'm playing I think is really good. Doom the Dark Ages is around the corner. What is it? Blades of Fire is right around the corner. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like people get caught in a cyclone of negativity on YouTube and Reddit and everything else, and then they just regurgitate like negative talking points. And it's like you're not saying anything. Like I don't feel like that's happening right now. I don't feel like I don't feel like gaming is overrun with like cheesy, scummy microtransactions at all. There are games that do that, yes. I feel like they're super easy to avoid. My gosh, are they easy to avoid. There's so many games to play right now. There's too many games to play. Like, you know what I mean? I want to play Expedition 33, and I can't. I want to finish Assassin's Creed Shadows first. So this game is a little heavy on the talk to, here's currency, but I do think that's part of the process, right? You got to get accustomed to all of the systems that are here, whether you're trying to upgrade, change your class, spend your skill points, upgrade your weapons, use your writs to claim a reward from the Curious tab. I think they kind of have to do this to a certain degree. Equip helmet. Oh, that's right. We couldn't do this a second ago. Airborne damage and HP break. Adding 101 to my HP is pretty nice. I could see just absolutely getting lost in this dadgum game. and really just dedicating a bunch of time to it with Madam. I'll see what she thinks. We may take it for a spin tonight. Yeah, the brute. We want to put on the brute stuff. We don't have it just yet. Like, I've already kind of, like, enjoyed switching classes already. Oh, yeah, he's got a new skill now. This might be the perfect game for Madam and me, I'll be honest with you guys. As long as it doesn't get too insane. What tab did it say to go to? Use your writs to claim a reward from the Curios tab. Oh, I see it up at the top. Contain valuable items. Complete requests on the request board to earn writs, which can be spent to unlock items inside the Curios. So these are cosmetics. Oh, claim 3 rewards to unlock. Oh, so you have to claim some of these up here. Okay. They give you enough to claim 3. And now tier 2 is available. Yeah, I mean, they could certainly do a lot with this game. Like, the cosmetics remind me a little bit of Dauntless. Okay, so now I should be able to go into here and hold. And I can turn that on. Yeah. Okay. Gives me torchlight. Yeah, a little bit torchlight vibes. Yeah, that's a good call out. That's a good call out. I tell you what, though, I am going to call it there on the gameplay. You guys that have taken part in today, you know, having us in the directory, we were in a good spot there for a while. Really respectable. That's fun to be able to be sitting in third place in a directory after all this time. That's pretty dope. But we are going to switch gears now to something called the Green Room. This is something reserved for paying members. Now, you guys on YouTube, you guys on Twitch, you have a little bit of an advantage. You can watch this content for free for now, but eventually you will need to be a subscriber to my channel to watch the next segment. That is something that we are going to do. You guys on YouTube know the drill. I will give you a link here in just a second, and I'll also redirect you. And I am going to take a really quick break before we do that. So I'm going to hit ads on both platforms. I'll be right back, and we'll switch gears. All right? Okay. Okay. All right, we'll go green room, and we'll go back to just chatting over here on Twitcheroony. I like this game, though. I really do. I like Towerborne. That was really fun. I was a little concerned in those early stages. I was a teeny bit concerned, and then all of a sudden, it started to really make me move, use space, use abilities. I was like, oh yeah, this is solid. This is solid. And then I had a boss where I actually had to use parries. You know, I failed a couple of the parries, and the timings kind of had to adjust. I really liked that. That felt good. Let me set up redirect. Okay. All right, you guys on YouTube can use the link in chat. They're basically canceling early incubation games, laying off teams while trying to get them in other parts of EA, focusing on Apex and Jedi. Got it. Okay. Thank you so much. If you're watching this later, it means you're one of the people that supports the channel directly. You're either Member Plus or you are a VIP, and we appreciate that support so much. And we are going to be ending my gameplay stream of Towerborne. Thanks so much, guys, for supporting gameplay on the channel. That one did very well. That should actually do that stream should do just fine as a past broadcast. We tend to get really